Matt, and I go to Coastal Middle School. I will be reading 2 pieces today. Sorry. Okay, the first one. Her arms moving in the likeness of a factory, screws rattling, exhaust whistling from her nostrils. She watched a woman on a glass screen speaking jumbled words, moving more quickly than the arms of my grandmother. I heard a chuckle rumble from within her, like a pot set onto a low boil, lid closed shut. How can I compare her to a factory, to a pot, to the arms of a metal machine, to the whirring of an engine? All I know is when I got my clothes back, they smelled like her. Then, because I can't hide the nature of myself, I failed to restrain a smile. Okay, the second one is called Dance. I hope some of you can relate. The driver, my mother, grasps the wheel in a cold iron grip. Her knuckles are white, protruding through her skin like jagged twigs. Her eyes are whizzing around as if 1,000 lights are flashing on and off. She really does hate driving in the dark. The whims of nature bring about winter, and the night draws on longer than the day, and then it falls. The fog on the windshield doesn't help much either. It clouds her vision from the road, from her eyes hidden behind the frames of her glasses. This clouding earns a third aggravated knock on the steering wheel. This sends a nice whiff of factory freshness straight into my senses. Plastic, burning rubber, and something that smells like burning grapefruit. So, she starts, how's dance class going? Instantly, I groan, wanting that subject to never come up. My intention is to always evade questions about dance during the ride. Mom ruins my plans as always. It's going well. She seems satisfied with what is obviously a flat-out lie and turns her attention back to the road, reestablishing her strangling grip on the steering wheel. She turns it, letting out a long groan. How I got here? I have no idea. All I know is that at one point, my parents presented a question: dance or drama? Ooh, I was ignorant then. Suddenly, it seemed, I was in front of a dance studio, a great towering building. The lights burning my retinas. It struck me like a sledgehammer to the stomach. It struck fear into me, like I was meeting the boogeyman. Over time, my fear turned into loathing, and I wouldn't call it depression, but once inside, I had a primal need to get out of there, rip everyone's head off, and run for my life. Yet, I stayed, like a fearful animal, in a room of glistening mirrors. Each screened back an exact image of me, torturing my features. I was a panel in a sadistic disco ball. The people were nice and friendly. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't that. I'm not sure what scared me about it. When I get out of the car, the root of that feeling jerks and twists in me, like fear. And I suppress that part of me again. Thank you.
I'm actually asking Hae-jin to stay up here for 1 second. Her writing fellow, Joanna Dasher, has a little something for her.
And I just want to say that she has 2 writing fellows. The other one is Susan Earls, and she's here, and she's fabulous, and I can't see her because of the spotlight, or else I'd make eye contact with her. But just give her a shout out, Hae-jin. What's her name again? Miss Susan.
Miss Susan, awesomest lady ever.
So Hae-jin is our DEEP Kid Laureate. I'm so proud of her. I'm going to read the citation here, mainly because I think it's cute and awesome. So Hae-jin, in ancient Greece. the god Apollo, and was used to form a crown or wreath of honor for poets and heroes. As the concept of the poet laureate has spread, the term laureate has come in English to signify recognition for preeminence or superlative achievement, both of which Hae-jin has done here. If you were listening, as I was, then that was evident. Hae-jin is fabulous. And the reason that we give this award is because the DEEP Kid Laureate is the student who, out of the entire field of 180 students in the fall from Savannah-Chatham County Public Schools who we worked with, she submitted the most unique, vivid, and fearless writing in both poetry and prose. And that was a hard decision, I'll tell you that, and I didn't make it. I just get to be happy about it. The staff and the board together come to this conclusion, and it's really difficult. But we're really honored to give this to you, Hae-jin. So here this is, and then we have something else. Give it up for Hae-jin. Okay, Hae-jin also gets this, which is the cover of the book. She gets a print from the artist who is outside, by the way, Youngju Kim. And she can frame this or do whatever she'd like with it. So this is for you, Hae-jin. I want to say something about Hae-jin. We say the most unique, vivid, and fearless writing, and what we mean by that is the writing that is most unique to her. Okay, it's not necessarily nonfiction, although I think both of her pieces were, but related to her experience as a student and as a child living here in Savannah and as a person, and they're very unique to her. They're also vivid, which means they use a lot of really colorful language, and not colorful in a bad way, right? But colorful as in using a lot of metaphor and using language beautifully as it should be. And it's fearless, right? So it's not cliche. It's something you've never heard, which we could all say. So that's what we value here at DEEP, and Hae-jin definitely espouses those values. So give it up for Hae-jin one more time.